Mr. Speaker, last year I was joined by my friend and colleague Colin Peterson of Minnesota to offer an amendment to NDAA to task the Pentagon IG to probe whether ticks were ever weaponized with Lyme disease or any other dangerous pathogen. Our legislation passed the House but died in the Senate. It was told that the IG did not have sufficient capacity or bandwidth to investigate. So tonight, the new Smith-Peterson amendment instead tasks the GAO with that job. For years, Mr. Speaker, books and articles have been written credibly asserting that significant research at Fort Detrick and Plum Island and elsewhere was conducted to turn ticks into bioweapons. In her book, Bitten, The Secret History of Lyme Disease and Biological Weapons, Chris Newby includes interviews with Dr. Willy Burgdorfer, the researcher who was credited with discovering Lyme disease. Turns out that Dr. Burgdorfer was a bioweapons specialist. The interviews, combined with access to Dr. Burgdorfer's files, reveals that he and other bioweapons specialists stuffed ticks with pathogens in a quest to cause disability, disease, and death. Mr. Speaker, with Lyme disease and other tick-borne diseases exploding in the United States, an estimated 300,000 to 427,000 new cases each year, and 10 to 20% of those people with chronic Lyme, Americans have a right to know whether or not any of this is true. So there's a lot of questions that we ask in the amendment, but the most important question of all, can any of the information that might be gleaned from the GAO study help current-day researchers find a way to mitigate and hopefully cure Lyme disease and other tick-borne diseases? The amendment tasks GAO to ask the hard questions. I yield back the balance of my time, and again, I thank my good friend for his leadership.